Всем привет, с вами Медведь, и мы продолжаем играть в Робокопа. Пишите комментарии, подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки авансом, смотрите мои видосы. Или не смотрите, но лучше смотрите. Так, мы приехали в полицейский участок. В прошлой части, да? Давай пообщаемся, что ты хочешь сказать?
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Я вас понял. Погнали, пообщаемся.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. Robocop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Так, свет вернуть, да?
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
А тут свет есть. Так. О. Сейчас я вернусь. Не скучайте. Самое главное, сами удлинители светят. Где? А, во. Так, нам вниз. Ой, тут уже скруточки какие-то пошли. Так, тут какая-то логика есть, да? Ага. Логику не нашел, но включил. Что вы, ребятки, тут работаете? А с кем я разговариваю? Тут никого нет. Ладно. Ну-ка, кто в этот раз тут сидит? А в этот раз пусто. Нормально.
Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Пожалуйста. Так, теперь психотерапия, да?
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can.
I'm
God
ready
knows
for
what
you,
they'll do
Robo.
next. Or who.
Ага.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Ну-ка, ну-ка, что у нас по результатам? Второстепенных не было. Грабительница арестована. Грабительница арестована. То есть мне надо было ее арестовать, ладно. И так сойдет.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations.
Здорово.
I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you, that's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
А как ты можешь ощущать что-то? Ту-ту-ту-ту.
I cannot
Не
explain.
знаю, вот так вот сделал.
But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Подумай, подумай. Так, задание. Конференц-зал, да? Тут все окей. Два уровня мне дали, нормально. Могу, в принципе, что-то вкачать. И шо бы вкачать такого? Ладно, потом подумаем.
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands.
А тут еще и награды какие-то, я сразу не увидел. Оп. Ха-ха.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
А, это ты, Уитакер, да? Давай пообщаемся.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
Нехорошо над пацаном шутить.
All right. The
Так,
situation
основное
at the bank
задание.
was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send Robocop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
The old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough! Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Кинуть участок. Кто такой старик?
Robocop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
А, мэр Детройта это старик, да? А не. Вот это вот мэр, я так понимаю.
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But You know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
Политика, значит, да? Ту-ту-ту. Ту-ту-ту. Ту-ду. Я даже не знаю. Блин, давай послушаем мнение.
Just be careful. He's a snake oil salesman that will say whatever it takes to gain your support. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, Robocop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods, vote for Kuzak.
Я перестал поддерживать. А как это? Ладно. Лучше б я не лез просто.
I tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met.
Что ты хочешь?
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Да понял, я понял. Мне надо, короче, вкачать, я знаю что. Навыки. Психология. На 6 уровень вкачать надо. Я так думаю. Да, поехали. И где это я? Встретитесь со стариком. Служите защищать. Найти нарушение 6 штук. Нифига себе тут улик. Давайте по стандарту. Вот оно, куда мы попали. Давайте пообщаемся, наверное. И потом вернемся. Наверное. Я надеюсь.
Hey you, the old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
А если я захочу тут пройти?
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter. Just don't. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Есть тут что-то интересное у вас? Ничего. Ну, погнали, пообщаемся.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
Так. Я не делаю
My purpose is
заявление.
to fight crime, not to make statements.
No, of course not. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
I am happy to
Пускай
comply
так
with
будет.
any activity that improves
Не хочу ее
effectiveness.
подставлять.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
Люис, надо помощь.
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
Старик тоже хочет стать таким же, как
Take care of
Робокоп.
After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Я могу тут спуститься, да? Ну, так как я ничего не видел интересного там по пути сюда. А почему бы не спуститься так?
Robocop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
А ты что думал? Вернуться на улицу. Служить и защищать.
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
Да помню.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Это ты про эти дома, что ли? Женщина, ты что, прикалываешься? Это уже давно не дома. Вот это больше на дома похоже. То, что вот тут вот валяется чем-то. Плохо, да? Ну ладно. Так, правонарушение мне надо искать, да? Так, 127. 101. Погнали туда. По пути правонарушения будем искать. Сначала вторичное задание, как обычно. Ну и заодно смотреть в оба. О! Что тут у нас? Не парковать. Извини, мужик, тачка у тебя, конечно, прикольная. Мне нравятся такие пикапчики, но... Правило есть правило. Так, больше нарушений не вижу. Погнали в квартиру. Служить и защищать. А, это домашний террорист. Ага.
Daddy, what was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
Так, тут ничего такого интересного нету. Кроме вот этого. Упс. Так. Растяжку снял. Нам, походу, в подвал сейчас надо еще будет, да? Так. Так, ну там нычка явная. Сейчас туалет еще чекну. В туалете чисто. Опа-на. Бля, хоть у тебя нормальная кровать, а ты тут спишь? Ну такое. Диванчик хотя бы поставил. Это уже интересно.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Choo-choo-choo.
Show me your evidence, and I will make the culprits regret their deeds.
So far, you're just making my road to the goal harder. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Складское помещение, значит, да? Так, тут 4 у меня. 4, значит. Навыки, психология. Еще чуть-чуть. Очки доверия народа идут в очки опыта, интересно. Архивы. Ладно. 6 наберем, да? Давай пока так сделаем. Сохранилось, сохранилось. Так, где? Вот. Не туда пошел. В подвал таки не надо идти, да? Окей. Так, складское помещение. Значит, где оно у нас тут? Не нарушать. Я за всеми слежу.
You're late.
Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
Здравствуйте. Курить как бы нельзя, да?
Smoking is dangerous, not to mention illegal.
I don't give a shit about either.
Ну, если тебе насрать, то
Then you
на тебе
must
штраф.
suffer the consequences.
No one in this country values independent thinkers anymore.
Так, двоих нарушителей я нашел. Точнее, 2 нарушения. Осталось еще 4.
Are you like me? Are you a true
Man, it's Robocop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment, nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
Они что-то скрывают. Поделись. Так, куда мне? Оп. Улика.
Are you lost,
Здравствуйте.
officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
А кто это тут ломится?
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
Ой.
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
Look out! Don't let him scare you! Get the bag! This You're done!
Вот и все. Вот и все. Ну вот и все, ну вот и все. Ну вот и все. Ладно. Что тут еще интересно можно найти? Улика. Дайте мне 2 уровня. Рисунок выглядит знакомо. И что? И ничего, видимо. Вроде все пособирал. Так, сканируем. Больше вроде ничего нет. Ну все, на выход. Купил, считай, брошенный контейнер. Окупился. А что это вы тут забыли?
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
Тяжелый вопрос. Что лучше сделать? Оставить коробку себе или отдать ее? Пускай у меня будет.
Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Блин. Бусик вот этот вообще огонь. Я бы купил бы все такое.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
If there's evidence of a crime, I would like to know it.
Police officer, first and foremost. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of Old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
Магазин, да?
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
Помочь?
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
В смысле? Я ж выполнил проверить коробку. Ладно. Так, допросить огурщика и правонарушение. Правонарушение, значит, да? Погнали прогуляемся.
Give me my money, you damn machine!
А вот и новое правонарушение.
Give me my money. Can you do something about it?
You're saving my life. Finally, I got something to buy a nuke with.
А это не правонарушение оказалось. Ладно. Так, пойдем сюда. Что делаем тут?
I want to drive a 6000 SUX.
I'd buy that for $1.
Так, ничего интересного тут я не вижу. Пройдемся по парку. Оп, что тут у нас? Шахматы. Прикольно.
Can I toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money, honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
Оп. Нарушение оккупации в городском фонтане.
Entering the fountain is strictly prohibited.
But I'm not even fully in, just my feet.
Так. Штраф или предупреждение? Давай штраф.
You will have to pay the total value of the ticket.
This is so unfair.
Ой, что это тут? Все еще 3. Все еще 3.
We'll all be homeless.
Так, лестница есть. Хорошо. Здравствуйте. Вас все еще беспокоят пришельцы? Видимо, не только пришельцы. Ладно. Блин, еще надо найти 3 нарушения.
Screw Delta City.
Леха напугал.
OCP is gonna throw us out of here to start construction.
Yeah, let them try.
О! Иди, сиди. И что тут у
You are
нас?
committing an act of vandalism.
Yeah, did the guy from the poster send you?
Compliance with the law has no political affiliation.
Давай
I will
предупреждение,
not
я не
issue a
знаю.
ticket at this time, but remember, dreams are difficult to build and easy to destroy.
You know nothing about politics. But thanks anyway.
Так, вы тут ругались, я слышал.
Perhaps you have a hearing problem. The lady said no.
You're right. That is what she said, officer. I've got to check my hearing aid.
Thank you, Robo. That guy was giving me the creeps.
Засчиталось? Похоже, что нет. Так, что тут у нас? Во, вот тут я еще что забыл. Оп. Не знаю, зачем я эти улики сейчас подбираю. Задания у меня на них нету. Но, а вдруг... Тут вот байкеры стояли в прошлый раз. Может, они тут и прячутся? Опа-на. Что это мы делаем?
Littering is against the law.
It's an act of revenge. I was loyal and she betrayed me.
Trouble in a relationship is no excuse for littering.
What? I mean my boss. She fired me after all these years, so I'm spreading confidential papers. Let everyone know the fraud her company is up to.
Ну...
You can go.
Давай так сделаем.
Remember, revenge results from weakness. Forgiveness requires strength.
Yeah, sure. Have it your way.
Еще одно. Еще одно. Вон там лестница есть.
I'm telling you, she was looking straight at me, like I was the only man on the planet.
I know. She's the reason I blew my paycheck.
Так, лестница.
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
Стоп, а что это вы тут делаете? Ладно, там ничего нету. Так, тут тоже ничего нету. Ладно, спускаемся. Давайте одно правонарушение найдем и все.
City Hall is the decaying symbol of mismanagement and corruption.
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
Screw that. I'm homeless by choice.
Че, телек смотрите, да? Классная передача.
I don't care if OCP lost some money for once.
О, в этом месте у меня и прошлый раз проглючило.
I don't get why Robocop supports Kuzak. I hear he's gonna turn Robo off when he wins.
Я никого не поддерживаю. Так. Служить и защищать. Это раз. Тайник банды. Складское помещение. Тайник банды. А ну-ка, стоп, я пропустил что-то. Во-первых, нарушение, походу. Сейчас я найду. А во-вторых... Тайник банды. Тут есть проход? Видимо, нету, да? А тут? А тут есть. О, я понял, это нехорошо. Не буду мешать.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
А ну-ка.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Ну, не знаю.
If we live the way others want us to live, what kind of life would it be? Or rather, whose?
You're right. I want to be my own man. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Please!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you come back without him.
Flashlight on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Так, 4-й уровень. Давай, хорошие варианты делал, чтобы подсвечивались. Чтоб я не задавался вопросов по поводу этого. Отойди, дай просканировать.
Clear.
Я сам разберусь, клир или не клир.
Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Go ahead.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that?
Откуда тут переноска? Стоп. А, это краска, что ли? Или джем, я думал, кровь чья-то.
Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
Так, я вроде все проверил.
The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh. I heard something.
Ну давай,
I
давай.
think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it!
Ты, конечно, молодец. Залазь, теперь
It
лови.
went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door.
Давай через дверь.
It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Давай, давай.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought.
Открой дверь.
Cool. Now let me get that door open for you.
Вот-вот, давай, давай.
Who would have thunk that being small can actually... What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
Давай, доставай его, я тут осмотрюсь. Ладно. Доставай давай. Что ты ждешь?
There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
А что я должен прибраться тут? Вы что тут устроили? Пилаш, во-первых, сюда. Улика раз. Улика два.
Washington, do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Ох ты ж.
Got it.
Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
Напугали. Прикольная штука. Патрончики. Мы ж всего лишь кота искали, что началось? Да ты вылазишь. Ну что это я разбил тут такое? Лучше бы ты не вставал.
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
О.
That was tense. I need a breather.
Ну, давай посмотрим.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Да, действительно, удача аж прет. Бабуля, есть у тебя что-то интересное еще прочекать? На опыт там. Так, куда я там шел? Задание. Вот это задание. Где там карта? Это сюда и сюда еще тайник банды. Я хочу найти. Тайник банды. А я, по-моему, этот тайник уже проверял. Там что-то еще появилось. Ну, давайте быстренько сходим. Я ж был там. Или это в прошлом то, что отмечается? Все равно. Что-то новое появилось. Вот эта банда. Я у них забираю, они все кладут и кладут. Я в прошлый раз же, когда был тут, то я забирал из этого тайника. Так, что тут у нас? Ага, то есть так она работает, да? Все, получается, выполнил.
Oh, when Delta City's built, I hear everyone will have their own apartment.
Yeah, everyone.
Так, погнали с огурчиком пообщаемся. Быстренько. И закончим на сегодня, я так думаю. Здорово, огурчик.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Так, тут правильного нету, да?
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
Хорошо.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
Ну
If it
давай.
helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
Давай, я
What
тебе
are you
помогу.
looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Магазин видеокассет. Как давно это было.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or whatever. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
Так.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
There is nothing that you cannot come back from.
Spoken like a true good shepherd. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Ну окей, давай дальше искать. А больше ничего сканировать не надо? О, тут куда-то проход есть. Сейчас я к тебе вернусь, погоди, я тут осмотрюсь. А у вас картриджи для Сеги или Денди есть? Обычно в таких местах оно все вместе продавалось. Так, что тут еще есть?
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
Diamonds are made under great pressure.
Wait, you think there's a diamond within me? Do you see my shine? I'm just messing with you. That was truly inspirational. But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Ну давай посмотрим. Как насчет этой?
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel, but the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
Pускай это будет. That there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
Окей, тут еще один был.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies, there is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little.
Зачем ты меня звал?
But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
I need a hand over here!
А чё началось-то?
Do you need assistance?
Just look who
Я на вас все патроны от калаша потратил. Так, что с кассетой не так, рассказывай.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
Вот еще кладовка такая огромная.
Who's gonna pay for all this?
Так. А как его зовут? Пиклс. Вернитесь на улицу. Найдите огурчик. 75 метров, да? Окей. Так, с тобой попозже поболтаем. Окей, а как тогда искать? Если следы отсутствуют. А вот что есть. Но это не то. А ну-ка давай отгадаем. Но вещи есть только тут.
You're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
You will need even more help for lying to me.
Shit. I don't even know if you're joking or not. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, diamonds are made under great pressure. I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earned that money fair and square.
Ну, не очень-то и честно. Но гаражик у тебя прикольный. Так, у нас сохранилось сейчас? Да, сохранилось. Что ж у нас тут осталось? Задание. Пообщаться с двумя людьми и... Ну, это уже основное задание. Один навык у нас появился. Надо нам будет сюда и сюда. Окей. Тайник банды. А этот тайник я не проверял, по-моему. Ну ладно, уже в следующий раз. На этом все на сегодня. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии. В следующий раз продолжим эту миссию. Всем спасибо и пока.